actually made reference to this, I think.
Yeah.
It's like you're channeling the divine almost.
Yeah.
That's what like true creativity is.
Yeah.
And that's all that it is that you just open yourself up to the fact that like an idea may be good, it may be bad, but you have to wake up, have a bad day, have a bad week, have a couple weeks off, do what you got to do. Have a couple months off of creating. If you need to just get stuff done and pay the bills, fine. But start like throwing yourself into it. It's where I'm at now again. So I'm finally like cool, where like I've been doing some cool stuff, but I need to start. I describe it as like pissing excellence, you know, like I need to wake up every day, choose violence, lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
Because being forced to create ideas isn't being forced, because I'm like, I have these, like I've got cool stuff, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But the exercise of trying to make something happen, if it goes south, I'm like, but I still came up with this really shit hot concept. Put it in the bank. I'm going to use it later. Producing a track. You write a thing, the song doesn't go anywhere, but now you've got stems to a track. You can go back in and resample whenever you want. You've got lyrics you've written that didn't make it into a final track. Next time someone's like, I need a feature or I need a chorus, you're like, I have the hook for you. I couldn't do anything with this.
Yeah. I'm so glad you said that, because like there's nothing worse as an artist and as a creator than feeling like you're so down bad that you've almost lost it. Like you've lost your source almost. Like you're struggling to figure out like, how do I operate? And sometimes all you can do is just put yourself in the position to make the music. Sometimes that's what I do.
Yeah.
I just fucking go sit in the studio, open up Pro Tools, find a beat, and sit there. And sometimes I don't come up with anything.
Yeah.
And I just sit and I just sit and I sit, and then eventually I'll leave. But then tomorrow I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, now I remember this one thing. Now I go back there. So in the moment you feel like you're just wasting your time and there's no value added here. But just putting yourself in that space is also really helpful, because the creativity is also an environmental thing.
It's also still sharpening your sword as well. Like, I haven't felt like writing music for for like 5 years now. Have I still been in the studio on projects with people? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've been in studio with artists because of stuff that I've been doing where I'm involved in the project, right? Like we're facilitating these artists being in studio. Some of the artists have never, because they're newer and they've come up, have no idea who I am or anything. And so I'm in there giving advice on the songwriting process, and they're like, but then they start implementing some of the ideas because they're so locked in on the process. I've never stopped being a producer in that sense. You never have to stop being the artist. You can still listen and go, I can hear what this is missing, or I can hear where, dude, I don't know what this track needs. It's done. Or, hey, you've got too much going on here. Try taking this out. Oh, that did work? Okay. It didn't work? Oh, okay. Why did you try this? Sick. Hey, check how this sounds. I was using Logic until then, and I got a new laptop since then. So I might relearn an entirely new software. I might start on Ableton. I don't mind starting from fresh, because it's not like, damn, there goes all of my skill out the window. I'm going to suck at compressing kick drums for a little while, but I guarantee you that I haven't forgotten how to put together a fucking club record.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to make for the sake of it in the beginning. And when other artists need the feedback, people need whatever, it's just constantly going, I'm still here. I'm still that guy. I know what's going on. I can hear it now better than ever. And so just going into studio, that kind of thing, writing, just writing for the sake of it, coming up with something, designing stuff because you're a graphic designer, and just making things for your portfolio, coming up with ideas, working on a thing for free, whatever you got to do.
And if you think about it, you always have something to do. If you're an independent artist and you're doing your own marketing, your own media, your own EPKs, you always actually have some admin to do for yourself. You know, scheduling, release, all of these things. So,
and for me, like it was quite a bummer, like quite a. Because I invested myself in going to sound school to learn how to produce, to learn how to mix and master. I made cool things that got the interest of Das, and then I just lost it. Lost it in the way that you were describing it. But it was the inspiration. Like I was inspired by the scenes, JM, these cats, and then then they stopped releasing music, and I was like, I needed something else to keep me going.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, fuck, Das is telling people to book me, but I'm not getting inspired. And it's like, oh man, I really want to make great music.
Yeah.
And I just can't. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to use sample packs, like loops, you know, where I used to like put single, drums and snares and click it in. Now I'm just trying to get something from somewhere, just to like, okay, here's this 8-bar loop now that I put into a song. And I'm like, this is just, it's not translating. It's clearly something that someone else made. And it bugged me for so long. It's a few refreshing and thoughts and revelations are happening during this podcast right now about my music. But at the time it was, and I mean, even till this day, I was like, I really, there were people that believed in me that were just like that. I didn't leverage at the time, and it really, it's
also, you know what, like, quality is not neither necessarily, like, yes, hard work to a degree, but like, quality is not an indicator of success, unfortunately. Like, if talent and quality equaled success, there would be a lot more successful people. A lot of it's the funniest thing, I had to air an older mix of mine, and there was a track in there, and I'm like, man, I forgot, because I just rendered the mix. I would have known what the track was at the time, but I haven't played this in like a year or something. Let me just Shazam what this track is, because I know I have it. So I'm Shazamming this track by an artist, and I shit you not, like five different songs came up, because this track is made up of fucking huge, like, vocal loops, and like 10 songs that are out there use it, and some of them have like 1 million Shazams, some of them had like 5 Shazams, and I'm just going, this is genuinely hilarious, because these are all valid forms of expression. Yeah, I could sit there and go, what do you mean you use the splice loop? What do you mean you use the splice vocal? Or I could go, you put out a song and you leveraged it, you're probably off making other music. Some huge artists, some of the biggest tracks, like breakthrough tracks by artists, are like, contain stuff like that. And then there are other times where people entirely build their sound from scratch. And if it works for you, it works for you. It's not a case of not doing enough. It's just, or not leveraging. It's, if those people that are making that many songs and the one then just takes, then they can just make that song forever, because now they know, I can do this, I've been doing this, and I have the work ethic to back it up. It's the positioning yourself so that when the door is in front of you, you're ready to open it. So it's not saying, you're sitting here going, I'm not inspired, I'm not whatever. Then don't force it specifically. I know you want the music thing to take, who doesn't? But you have to be sitting there going, I'm confident and I'm happy and I'm writing songs. Because now imagine what's the worst thing that could happen is, not the worst, it wouldn't be that bad, but I just mean, imagine you finally write the song you want to write, the one. You write it and you release it and it blows the fuck up, and then you're like, I can't do that again. Like, because it was just one, I got lucky, You'd rather be going, I'm enjoying the process, I feel comfortable, I'm making stuff. The guy called John Summit in the USA makes like big, he's like huge now. He's had like a massive breakthrough hit a couple of years back. But he was just churning around in the underground making little tech house records. They weren't the best, they weren't the worst. Some of them, he laughs about them. And he's still homies with all of those guys that came up with it. But he's massive, selling out arenas, crazy, residencies in Las Vegas. The reason that he could blow up like that is when he had the big fucking record, he'd been making so much music that all he had to do was go, this particular angle of my sound works. Cool, carry on. Oh, I'm okay. I'm touring too much, so I can't work alone. Fine, songwriters involved now. I get a vocal and I produce around it. I throw a little remix together, whatever. Look at all of your favorite DJs. Not every single song of theirs is the greatest song in the world. Yeah. They'll release an album where you'll go, I really like the single, but the rest of the album is wank to me. Are they not? Are they going to stop touring? No, they're going to release a single on a smaller label and then release their big smash hit. They're still releasing on the smaller label in case that blows up in the underground. They're just going, here's something, here's something, here's something. Consistency, work ethic, being inspired just by the act of creating. Not everything has to be the thing that changes your life. and do it because you want to as well.
I was just about to say, because the other thing is, if you're feeling like you're letting people down and stuff, you like the thing you gotta remember is like you first enjoy your own song,
Yeah.
right? You first really enjoy it, and if other people enjoy it, then that's just a massive benefit. I'm just glad we're all on the same frequency.